Yo, what's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans? Your boy Alonzo 1219, AK Diehard, back in the building. I hadn't been in the building in a little bit, man. It's been kind of hectic lately going on around here. A lot of work, a lot of work. Real busy week for me. But at the end of the day, we're here right now. We're going to discuss a little bit of National Signing Day. Um, Darth Vader might show an appearance tomorrow because I'm working another 12-hour shift, so I won't be able to report the news. So if Darth Vader is able to do some reporting, he'll do some reporting tomorrow. Try to keep everybody in the loop. One more thing I want to get out the way. Still haven't received any I received one donation from a young man on Facebook on a thing I have on Facebook for this youth football account. He actually donated $200, which was big, but that's the only donation that I've received. So I'm gonna put in the I'm going to put in the super chat my PayPal account for donations for this football camp that we're trying to have. I think they're closing now the pork and bean projects this year. I think this is last year they're closing it down. So I really want to do something for those kids out there. Besides that, we're gonna get into a few of these recruits um, and see what you guys think. It's not gonna be a huge signing day, but like Darth Vader was saying a couple weeks back or like a week back, when you add in all of the portal kids, all of the portal transfer, if you add those kids in, man, you're a top two recruiting class, which is huge because Mark Rick left us in so much of a hole that we really needed those guys to help us out. So um, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into the let's start from the weakest to the strongest. And I think it's about 5 recruits that we're looking at. Looking at Martin Emerson. He's a 3-star recruit. He's a 3-star safety. He's a 3-star safety. And it says from Mississippi State and Miami is who his final two teams are. Um, Hopefully we can pull him. That would be great. Um, and said he might go to Mississippi State. I'm hoping we need to snag as many of these kids as we can get. So hopefully we can snag him and get him over from Mississippi State. That would be that's number 5 on the list. Number 4 on the list would be which would be three-star offensive tackle Washington. Definitely need offensive line depth. I think the scheme would be better. I think the scheme would be better to help our offensive line, but we definitely need offensive line help. So that'll be a good find for us to add some more offensive line help. And like I say, don't there's not much difference between a 3-star and a 4-star. So let's not get it like you get a 3-star and that's you're being down. It's not down. 3 stars are very capable of being. They might have missed a camp or something, and that's why they got a 3-star. And the other guy might have made a camp and got it. So those camps have a lot to do with those stars as well, not just you're playing the football field. And from what I heard, Washington between FSU and Miami. Um, FSU is a little, he's a little bit lean to FSU, but with Francois being dismissed and the turmoil they got going on in Tally Ho, and with the fake Indian controversy that I started, he may head take his talents to South Beach. And now I'm looking at Christian Williams, on 4-star cornerback out of Alabama. And saying he's Alabama commit, but looking to get up out of that commit and leaning towards LSU and Miami. And it looks like he may be leaning a little bit heavy towards LSU. So that could, heavy towards Miami. And that could be a big find. You know, those guys out of Louisiana are definitely athletes. And, you know, we got the greatest defensive back in the world out of Louisiana. And Mr. Ed Reed, you know, just a few years back, maybe, you know, 3-4 years back, Ed Reed still could play college football. So and they're saying that more likely we're gonna get him, and they compare him to Mike Rump, and they say he's tight with Rump. So that would be a great find. Sean Taylor, we're not going to get into that debate because Sean Taylor passed away, but I can't say Sean Taylor was a greater safety than Ed Reed. I can say Sean Taylor was a harder hitter than Ed Reed, but there was never a safety that can cover the field the way Ed Reed did ever in college or NFL, ever. I mean, there was, and it's unfair to Sean Taylor because Sean Taylor's career was cut short, but there was never a greater safety than Ed Reed. You just look at what he did. He had a nose for the ball. He won game breaking, winning interceptions and fumbles returns, and at the highest level in national championships and Super Bowls. So there's not a greater safety ever than Ed Reed. Yeah, I can say he was more talented, but you definitely can't say he was better. In my opinion, and God bless the dead, I love Sean Taylor. Ed Reed, the greatest safety to ever play the game. You don't always have to be the biggest, strongest, and most physical to be the greatest. Michael Jordan wasn't. So, all right, we got 2 more recruits we're going to discuss. All right, Chris Bogle. He's 4-star recruit that everybody in Miami wants Bogle. Bogle's right now, I think, committed to Alabama. But they say they want to gray shirt him, so they want him to kind of play but not play, if that's what that means. So he's leaning towards Florida and Miami. There's some people saying that Florida, but there's some people saying that he's leaning more towards Miami. I know every Miami fan wants Chris Bogle. My knock on this kid is he's just too inconsistent as a I know kids are inconsistent. Kids are they can't make their mind up, but this kid just seems to be all over the place, and he kind of scares me that if he doesn't get what if he doesn't get what he wants, he's gonna transfer out. No matter what school he goes to. So I'm high on his talent. I'm not high on his character right now. I'm just not. It just seems like he wants it given to him. He doesn't want to have to earn it. That's just how I feel. And you guys know I don't talk about kids, man. But this kid right here, to be honest with you, me personally, I would take him because he's a great talent. But I would pass. I wouldn't, to be honest with you, I would have took him off my list just because he doesn't. He don't know what he wants. It's like, why do I want you at all? And you're more confused than, I don't know. You would think he was mixed with black, white, Asian, Korean. I mean, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Native American, Russian, and just don't know what his nationality is. That's how confused he is. And I just think that he'll quit on you if he doesn't get what he wants. That's just what I'm taking. I could be wrong, but he's not a kid that I'm high on just because of his character. I don't like those type of character flaws. All right, so what I was told is that the reason why if we don't get him, we're gonna wait until 2020. He's the only defensive end commit we have right now. I like what we have at our defensive line right now anyway. I like Bogle, but like I said, I don't like his character. So I would pay. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd be happy if we get him, but if we didn't get him, I wouldn't feel like, oh man, we missed out on a great talent, because I feel like wherever he go, he might end up transferring to Miami next year. So I mean, all right, and the last recruit we're looking at is a 5-star wide receiver from, I think we said Alabama. From Alabama, he's committed to Auburn, and he's committed to Auburn, but leaning towards Miami. What? Right, and I was just told that the reason why, say some people say Auburn, some people say Miami, but he might not be able to go to either one. He might have to go to JUCO because they don't know if his grades are gonna allow him to go. That's sad when you're a talented 5-star receiver and your grades can't allow you to play college football. That you and he's a 24th highest rated recruit in the class. That's sad, man. I wish you got to buckle down in your book, students, man. Especially in high school, you got to be a student athlete. In college, it's going to be harder. But typically, if you can't make the grades in high school, it's going to be even harder to make it in college. And you can't cheat like you did back in the days. Believe me, if you could, all these kids, most of these kids would be playing somewhere. It's a little harder to cheat now. The NCAA pays a lot of attention to that. That's it, and that's what happened with Missouri. Missouri, the tutors got caught doing their student athletes, assignments and homework, and now they can't go to bowl games because of that. Thanks for that $20 donation for I can't pronounce Myrick. I Myrick to you. Y'all gotta put some hyphens or something there. Y'all be killing me. Myrick to you, man. Appreciate that. Myrick to you said what's good. Miami Hurricanes times. Thoughts on Phillips? I don't know much about Phillips. Like, as y'all can tell, I'm on the phone with somebody feeding me some information because y'all know I'm not great on this. And he said, repeat that again. He said he's waiting to see who we sign first. He's probably gonna commit after signing day to figure out who we're gonna sign, and then he'll make his decision on where he's gonna go. So he's looking at between Miami, Stanford, and USC. Um, so Yeah, Miami's getting a lot of California kids, or not just California kids. They're getting a lot of West Coast kids right now, which I definitely appreciate those West Coast kids coming on. Hopefully he don't do is like the was the linebacker that came in, was it the linebacker that came in left or defensive end a couple years back, #1 rated defensive end in the nation or something like that. That came in and he ended up going back home from California. Who was it? He was either defensive end or a linebacker. I can't remember his name. Might have been a D. He was a defensive end. I can't remember his name though. He was like 2 years ago. Got another $20 donation from Myrick on to you, Myrick, and I sent you two. Yeah, Myrick sent that $200 donation to the for the youth football. So he plays $200. And that's the only $200 that's been pledged. That's the only dollar that's been pledged so far, and it's on Facebook. But he pledged $200 to make sure these kids are gonna be able to have this youth football camp. So, and we're gonna have it in May. I'll let you guys know the day, but definitely need help with that, guys. We definitely need help with that. If not, we'll figure it out. Darth Vader's rich. He might be in the pledge 200,000. So we'll see how that work out. But yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. So right now we have a total of 200 plus. I'm gonna match that 200. So we got a total of 400, and our goal is 2,500. So we'll see. We're is that Trayvon Hill? Is that the kid from? Where is he from? Virginia Tech, the defensive end. And that's the last transfer they say we're looking to go. Which I would love to get him. Is he a graduate transfer? So he has 1 year. Okay, and I hate that because we only get him for 1 year. That sucks. I hate getting a guy like that's good for 1 year, but it'll fill a gap and he'll start right away. DJ Johnson was the guy. DJ Johnson. You remember DJ, right? DJ Johnson. I think he went back because of family issues. I hadn't heard much from him. Well, he might have to sit out a year too. So OG Club Kane donated $20. You family. Appreciate that, OG Club. Thanks so much, my brother. So yeah, go ahead. I heard he left on his own. I heard he was transferring out. From what I heard, from what I read when he left, I'm not going to go back to all the speculation. But I heard when he transferred out that he transferred out because of family reasons. Had absolutely nothing to do with his grades or anything like that. So wherever you guys read that at, do me a favor, go back and read it and send it to me because I know exactly what I read. And I read that DJ Johnson left because of family issue. I think it was his grandmother or something like that. So I heard that, and this is the first I'm hearing about grades. This is the same thing everybody said about who we just got back, wide receiver. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought it was Jeff, because everybody talking about Jeff Thomas grades, and that's why he left the team was because of grades and this and that. And those was so those, and I kept telling people that was so absurd. That's not why he left. But nah, DJ Johnson left because of I think his grandmother was sick or something like that. Goodness gracious, Myra just donated another $50. That's $90 tonight plus $200 the other night for for the. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know, but if he never Shapiro, I need to holler at him. He need to get me on the deposit scheme. I need some money for these kids. Hurricane Horn said he need a job like Myrick got. Now Myrick told me a few months back. He said, "Man, I'm gonna be straight in a few months, man, and I'm gonna help you out with these kids." Because I mean, I'm telling you, I know I get a lot of flack, and I talk a lot. And Raymond, I ain't gonna say how much Raymond pledged to donate. I'll let Raymond say that, but when he pledged that, I was like, I'm not holding him to that. That's crazy. But Raymond pledged. He pledged a lot. He pledged it bad. But I know I do little tirades and stuff. But I really want to do stuff for the community and for this. I think we get such a bad boy name out there a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I talk a lot of shit. But to be honest with you, man, we all love these kids, man. And it's for these kids. It's for the university. It's for these kids. So I mean, I don't want to just do YouTube and sit here and talk every day and not get out here and get with these kids, man. What that say? What that? I appreciate you, Myra. Hey, man, 300. I'm gonna make sure a lot of that $90 go to besides the 30% that YouTube get. But if Darth Vader, if you in the chat, do me a favor and put the description for the PayPal in if you can. If not, I'll do it. But for the PayPal, for the donation, for the kids, the football 7-on-7 camp in Liberty. I mean, in Poker Bean Projects. All right. I'm not, bro. I don't know about Bogu. I don't know about either one. I definitely don't know about Bogu. I'm not really sure if I want Bogu though. I mean, yeah, said Richard's probably gonna go to Auburn. I don't know if I want Bogu though, because if we get Bogu, I don't know if Bogu can handle Manny Diaz's temperament. Bogu seems like the type of kid that has gotten everything he wanted his whole career. Not saying he hadn't worked hard for it, but I think he's the type of person that's gotten everything he wanted his whole career, and if it don't go his way, he's gonna quit. That's just the type of feel I got from him. I would love to sit down and have kids all the time, but I mean, just look at Kate Weldon and Nikoski and Jaron bringing in this new competition. If they literally get beat out, if those guys get beat out and they go to transfer to another school, I'm fine with that. But fight first. You know what I'm saying? Fight. And Bogle seemed like he just wanted handed to him. I'm not a fan of that. I don't care if you're hard with Miami. I want your heart on the field. Most of these kids' hearts aren't with Miami, man. Most of these kids' hearts aren't with Alabama. You think them kids go to Alabama because they heart with Alabama? They go to Alabama because they know they got a chance to win that championship and going pro. These kids' hearts aren't with Alabama, man. Their hearts are wherever's going to be best for them to succeed. And to be honest with you, right now, with the staff that the University of Miami has, the offensive coordinator, defense coordinator, position coaches, head coach, I can't remember a time that our coaching staff was this loaded. You have a chance to succeed at Miami, and I'm telling you, I'm calling it, man. I'm telling you, man. And I'll say this while Falcons Fury on the phone. The only game I'm concerned about on air, the only game I'm concerned about right now is Florida on our schedule. That's the only game that kind of worries me. I feel like we can go 12-0 this year. I felt like we could have did it last year. I felt like we had the talent. We just had the bad coaching on the offensive side of the ball. So, hey, it is what it is. Anything else? Anything else you want to add to it, big homie? And my source I got on the phone right now just said the same thing about Bogle. He said if Bogle comes, he's going to be a diva, and if he doesn't get the starting position, he's going to transfer out. And Big Dog just spoke exactly what you said. He was typing it while I was saying it. Bogle is a diva. And I'll tell you what, if you a Terrell Owens diva, I'd take you all day long. If you Ocho Cinco diva, I'll take you all day long. But if you're a diva with the skills of give me a bad receiver or linebacker or something. Remember Fred Smoot from Philadelphia Eagles? Anybody remember Fred Smoot from Philadelphia? The 2-year wonder. Fred Smoot was a diva who lasted in the NFL for like 2-3 years. I don't need no diva like that, man. Yeah, and that's what people don't realize. They went 4-7 in 2017. They barely beat South Carolina. Didn't they lose to Mizzou, or they barely beat? They had a lot of. They lost to Missouri by 3 touchdowns at home. They went from 4-12 to a 10-3. Miami went from a 10-3 to a 7-8 or something like that, 6-7, 7-6, something like that. I mean, shit like that happens. Every dog, every squirrel will find a nut every now and then, man. You know, that don't mean that Florida's good, man. Florida had a decent year and lost to some bad teams. And they were 4-8 2 years ago. I mean, come on, you had a decent year. That's what Florida fans, y'all stop it, man. Y'all, this is not the reincarnation of Tim Tebow. I mean, what's going on, Mario? That's what I'm saying. I mean, they lost, and everybody, and they lost to Kentucky because Kentucky had a running back. That's all they had. I mean, come on, man. I'm not sold on Florida like Florida great. I do think they have an excellent offensive play caller. Don't get me wrong, but come on, Florida. Stop acting like you guys did something. You guys don't have Urban Meyer, man. Okay. You guys don't have Urban Meyer. And he said we had the #1 passing defense in the nation. Elmo, how are we trash? What was y'all ranked there offensively or defensively last year? Y'all got some lucky wins, but were y'all even ranked in the top 10 in any category last year? Y'all was 53rd in offense, 18 in defense. Miami off. Miami defense was 4th overall and #1 in any Power 5 conference team. Mark Richt held us back last year. Not and our offense was 103rd because of Mark Richt and John Richt and Thomas Brown. I'm not gonna argue. You know what though? I'm getting burned. I'm not gonna argue with people in the chat about their team. Hey Elmo, hey tickle me Elmo. Do me a favor though. Do me a favor, tickle me Elmo. Show your face. Oh, he might be 12. He might be 5 years old. I don't know. I'm gonna leave Elmo alone, man. I don't know how old tickle me Elmo is. I'm gonna stop arguing with people that don't show their face though, because I've gotten a couple of death threats over the past couple of weeks, and to be honest with you, I take them shit seriously. So anybody walk up to me to shake my hand at the tailgate, you might want to make sure you walk up face to face and eye contact, because we got some stupid people out here that take YouTube like real serious, like it's gangbanging or something. So, but this is a troll page. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and get these guys a little bit of these last 7 minutes, and I'm done. I appreciate you, man. Look forward to having you on the show again. He didn't want his voice and everything to be heard and everything, because you know this is everybody who do stuff for me don't want to be put out in the forefront. Just remember that. So I asked him to call in and get an earpiece so he can tell me more about these recruits that I don't know about. So I have a bunch of guys who work with me, man, that just helped me out so much. I just can't appreciate it enough. So appreciate you, my brother. Thanks, man. Talking about tonight. All right, we're gonna do the final prediction right now. 1219 final prediction right now on the recruits and where I think they're going. No, oh, my bad. No, we're not beefing. Me and Kane Shays are not beefing. Everything is cool. All right, go ahead. Sorry. All right, number 5, George Pickens to Auburn. Chris Bogle. Said Chris Bogle, Miami. Christian Williams, Miami. Washington, Florida State. I'm going to say Washington, Miami. I'm just switching it up. I believe you. I'm just, trying to switch it up a little bit. I just think Florida State got a little bit of turmoil going on. But Emerson, Mississippi State. Lamar Richards is going to Auburn. Kiar Evam, that was committed to Miami, seems to be going to Florida. Never know, could flip back to Miami, was committed to Miami, so we can't see. We might see. We loaded on the defense side of the ball, though. Everything except for tackle. I mean, everything except for defensive end. So I think our defensive side, defensive side of the signing class is really good anyway. And my prediction is to finish 19th tomorrow. My prediction is 19 because the channel is 1219. My prediction is 19 tomorrow as we start the 2019 year off with the 1219 family and the 19th recruiting class in the nation. I got to be optimistic. Got to be optimistic. I could be as wrong as I could be as wrong as hell. It don't matter. 19. It's 2019. We on 1219 station, and we're going to end up with the 19th recruiting class tomorrow. Yeah, he said Elam's going to Florida, so. And we finish at 19 tomorrow. That's going to be crazy. Y'all know I'm going to do backflips tomorrow. We finish at 19, right? I'm just not going to do them on camera because I might be at Richland County Memorial Center getting back surgery and shit. Armand from Alabama say he might go to Maryland on the transfer portal or Penn State. Okay. Most definitely. Most definitely. So, I'm, now, my predictions plus the transfers will be at number one. I ain't gonna say just because his uncle's a Gator. We've seen Miami guys go to Florida State and Florida. We've seen Florida guys go to Miami, Florida State. We've seen it. Just because your uncle's went somewhere, your daddy went somewhere, don't mean you're gonna go that place. A lot of times the kids don't want to follow in their family footsteps because it's a yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it's hard to follow your parents' footsteps, especially when your parents was great, So yeah, Weldon, Daddy was a Seminole, you know. So I mean, I wonder what Dwayne the Rock Johnson's son gonna go. He probably gonna go to USC. He rep the U the hardest. I don't even know if he got a son, but I'm just saying. So, but yeah, we about to get off. I appreciate this, bro. We about to get off. We got like 3 minutes before we get off, 2 minutes before we get off. Actually, it's time to get off. So I appreciate it. Let me get my final comments, and we'll come back on tomorrow well, I have somebody. Darth Vader might be running the channel tomorrow, guys. So you guys look out for Darth Vader, and I'll be in and out. You know what I'm saying? Lunchtime, break time. I'll be in and out. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the whole National Signing Day and doing an in-depth breakdown. Yeah, and just watch the community. We'll make sure. Darth Vader good at that. He'll post where the kids are going in the community. So y'all just pay attention to the community tomorrow. Do me a favor on that. I'm not gonna take any live phone calls tonight because I'm tired. So, but I appreciate it, man. Thanks, Carl, for calling in and letting give me your information because it was definitely a 1,000,000% smarter than mine. I appreciate you. All right, man. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to take any phone calls right now. I make sure I can find my music. I can't even find my music. I haven't been on YouTube in so long. It's crazy. I hadn't been on YouTube. I haven't been on. This is the longest I hadn't been on YouTube in a while. So as we yeah, and for real, man, I'm not even gonna do the Fertigator song tonight, but I'm just gonna talk right here a little bit, man. I really, really, really appreciate everybody who's donated to this channel. But for real, let's do it for the kids, man. Let's have this this 7-on-7 camp, man. Like I said, they're tearing down the housing development in the Porky Bean projects. I think this is the last year of that, man. Yeah, I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if all you guys have to donate $1, man. Go to the Facebook page and look for it, or go to my PayPal, which is, I'll put in the description again. It's already been put in the description. But I'll put it again, man, just so you guys can please donate to the Elmo. You're good, man. I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna show that, Elmo. I appreciate you. I'm not even going to get mad at you, man. That's where your heart is at. That's where your heart is at, my brother. For real. If that's where your heart is, that's where your heart is. You don't have to donate, my dude. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on the show. For real, I'm not going. That's not going to get me down if you don't. If that's how you feel. All right, my brother. For real. But I'm going to put into the chat anyway for those who want to donate. You can donate. Oh man. Y'all think Elmo was beaten as a child or something? Y'all think Elmo was misabused? Was he locked in a closet and did anything like that happen to Elmo as a child, man? That's why he's still living his child form. Y'all think something bad like that happened to Elmo, man? I don't know. I'm not gonna put him in timeout. He's still a kid. You know what I'm saying? No sense in putting a kid in timeout, man. I'm not gonna put him in timeout, man. I'm not gonna put Elmo in timeout. I'm gonna tickle Elmo. Yeah, something wrong with Elmo, man. You said Big Bird beat his ass. Oh man, you said, hold up. You said Big Bird beat his ass. Oh my God. Oh man. Hey, it is what it is, man. Elmo is 62 years old out here still talking about stupid stuff. And Elmo, man, you enjoy your life, man. Elmo gonna need somebody to change that diaper pretty soon. It's just funny how you say, I ain't donating shit to the kids. You don't have to, man. You don't have to, Elmo. You don't have to, Elmo. You don't have to donate to the kids, man. We don't want your money anyway. We don't want your money no more. All we want from you is you to keep acting stupid. That's all we want. Hey man, I appreciate it, man. As you guys can tell, I'm kind of tired, man. Love you guys, man. I'm out. See you guys tomorrow. Please, thumbs up, subscribe, like, and subscribe, like, and that's it, man. Love you guys, man. You have a good one. I'm out. Have a seat.